The War of the Gods and Titans. Zeus slipped easily into a position of authority over his brothers and sisters. Though the youngest, he had been in the world by far the longest. His siblings supported him as he strove to overthrow his father and assert his primacy across the cosmos. So began the Titanomachy, the War of the Gods and Titans. Zeus, with the support of his siblings, launched a concerted and determined attack against the Titan gods. The siblings were joined by some of Uranos's cast-out sons, the three Cyclops, the one-eyed giants Brontes, Steropes, and Agis, sided with Zeus after he freed them from the underworld. They were skilled craftsmen who made weapons for the gods. A mighty thunderbolt for Zeus, a cloak of invisibility for Hades, and a trident for Poseidon. The Hecatonchires, Briareus, Kotos, and Gyges also fought for the gods. Each of these terrifying giants had 50 heads and 100 hands, and howled as they rampaged across the battlefield. Total war. The war was fought on the lower slopes of Mount Olympus and across the open plains of Thessaly, but the earth-shattering conflict encompassed the entire world. Huge rocks were hurled around, entire mountaintops were ripped up and sent flying back and forth as projectiles. Bolts of lightning flashed like javelins across the sky. Flames rose up to the farthest heights of heaven. The thud of marching feet caused quakes in the most remote reaches of the underworld. Swirling dust clouds darkened the sky, and the din of conflict was deafening. According to Hesiod, the intensity of the fighting pained the soul. The advantage tipped back and forth without any real interval for a full 10 years. Neither side would yield. So finally Zeus rallied his cohorts. He refreshed the Hecatonchires with nectar and ambrosia, the divine and exclusive sustenance of the gods, which conferred immortality on any mortal who consumed it. This may not have been the effect it had on the Hecatonchires, but according to Hesiod, the heroic spirit grew in all their hearts after Zeus gave it to the giants. Reinvigorated, the Hecatonchires proved the tipping point. With such formidable allies and weapons, the gods were at last able to defeat the Titans. They banished them to Tartarus, the lowest pit of the underworld, where the Titans were imprisoned for all eternity, under the watch of the Hecatonchires. Zeus and his siblings now had full control over the cosmos. They set up their imperial seat on the top of Mount Olympus. From there they ruled the universe.